Hey, what's up guys? Nils here and welcome back to another video. So the biggest addition in this new update 11 of Sword Fighters is skills, abilities and passives. Now, as you can probably tell by the name itself, pretty much self-explanatory. Your character while attacking casts abilities and it deals extra damage. Now, it is a little bit more complex as to how it works and how all of this stuff works. So I'm going to try to show you guys how skills work and how to get them. Now, if we go over here to the index, actually no, we're going to save this a little bit for later. So if we go to the inventory here, we go to this skills panel. As you guys can see right here, we do have 2 skill equips and 2 passive equips, which you can equip for free. And there is a game pass obviously to open the third one, 500 Robux for an extra skill and 500 Robux for an extra passive. Now, I do happen to have those 2 skills here, which I will show you. And first of all, we're going to showcase the abilities, and then I'll show you how you can actually grind skills as a free-to-play player. So you see here, when you engage in combat with a mob, you have these abilities right here. You have to press 1, 2, and obviously 3 to cast them. Now, once you do cast them, they actually recast by themselves until the mob dies, which is I guess kind of cool. So you see right off cooldown, it pretty much recasts. They have a 10-second cooldown. I don't know if every single spell has the same cooldown, but yeah, this is the cooldown. Now, if I go back here, you see, so Molten Severe, this fire ability is actually from this last map right here. And Hydro Slash is from the previous map, as you can tell thematically as well. So Molten Severe does 41.57 QIVG damage, as you can see. That being said, that damage scales with your actual like damage, right? Relics and whatnot. So if I equip my damage setup, you'll see it goes up to 11.45 SXVG, as you can tell. And this one, 76.36 QIVG. Now, this damage is really, really low. So just to show you, look at this. This died because it's a pretty weak mob, but if I go to this, which is a little bit of a stronger mob, right? Like 1 OCVG, you see like my auto attacks do pretty decent damage, right? Somebody would say. So this damage, barely any damage, and this ability does, how much was it, 65 SPPG? Something like that. So you see, it's, honestly, it's not that good. Like, damage is not really that big. There we go. Okay, that was actually 6 SPPG. So you see, damage is very underwhelming when it comes to skills. And at least these very, like, sort of entry-level skills. Now, the first question, how do you actually unlock those skills? There is 2 parts and 2 components in what you actually have to do to unlock those skills. Now, the first thing that I want to tell you is that you can actually get the skills only in the last 2 maps, Underwater and Blazing Abyss. So I'll just go to Underwater, just to showcase it for you real quick. So basically, Underwater, okay, I don't know what's this, like this has been up for a couple of hours now. Like mounts don't really work, you see. I technically equipped my mount, but I'm still like running and double jump. So anyway, you want to come here to the underwater map and you want to kill the bosses here. So these bosses have a low chance to give you an underwater chest key. Now, the same thing for the last map. If you kill the boss, which I obviously can't because I'm extremely weak in comparison, when you kill the bosses, you do end up getting the keys, and what you want to be doing with those keys is you're actually unlocking chests which have a chance to grant you a spell inside of them. Now, how do those chests spawn? Whenever there's a darkness happening, darkness was like 49 minutes ago for us in the game currently. After the darkness ends, there will be an RP in the chat where there is a chance for the bosses to spawn. Now, I'm checking here. You see here, the server boss has spawned. You see the RP in the chat. And you see both of them. So that means that pretty much we had both this and the last map having a boss spawned. Now, there is some RNG element tied into this. It depends. If you are like older players, you guys remember how Blood Moon and Darkness and stuff like that was not synced in the past, and people like jumped servers to find the events. It's kind of like that. There is a chance for either of them to happen, and there is a chance where none of the bosses will spawn. So you might have to hop around. Now, I'll show you guys the clip from earlier when we actually killed the bosses. The underwater boss spawns like right here, and I'll play the clip now. So as you can see in the clip, you actually just have to kill him. He does have quite a bit of HP, so I had like Jason helping me kill the thing, because he's definitely stronger in comparison to me. And yeah, once you kill it, you basically just use the key to unlock the chest, and then you just pray that you actually end up getting the spell. Because as you see, there's a pretty high chance that you will get a coins boost, which I think is really bad. I think it's extremely bad. Like, it doesn't even feel good, right? Like, at least just add the weak spell or something, just like for the sake of satisfaction, you know, that somebody like caught a spell. I think that's extremely bad that you add a coin boost there. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. You do have a free key every 24 hours, which is pretty much what I used for the second map, rather for the last map rather. I used that exact thing, like the free key, which I have every 24 hours, because I couldn't really farm the boss for a key, right? So that's what I ended up doing. And as you can see, I ended up getting the strong spell that I have, which you guys saw earlier. Now, besides that, there is other ways to actually get spells. Now, if I open here the shop, see, this is a skill summon shop, and here you go. A summon costs 400 Robux, and 10 summons cost 3,500, which is quite hilarious actually. Like, this banner here reminds me a lot of Anime Warriors Tower Defense. You guys remember that game? I think it was called Anime Warriors, I don't remember. It was the game that was released like right before Anime Adventures dropped back then a couple of months ago. And yeah, it does remind me a lot of that. And yeah, you see here on the left side, it's actually the people that are buying and what they get. So this guy bought a lot of them. I think this guy bought a 10 pack or something. You got only the useless ones. So if I press here, the odds. So these are the odds for the abilities. So you see here, Stone Shatter, 50% almost. Molten Shiver, this is the one that I have, that I got from in-game. 30% chance. Abyssal Cut, 13.4%. Glacial Orb, 5.1%. The legendary is 1.6 and the mythical is 0.3. Very, very low odds. People now have stated that these two are actually doing good damage, and you know, who would have figured, right? Roblox related abilities are doing damage, while the normally accessible ones are doing no damage whatsoever. Like, the damage is really, really bad. You shouldn't even honestly bother about spells right now. They're really bad. Like, they're not adding to your damage at all. It's just cosmetic, I would say. So yep, that's pretty much it regarding the abilities. You can also gift spins, as you can see here. And yep, that's pretty much it. As you can see, you guarantee a mythic after 80 opens. So yep, they also give you the pity just so you spend more Robux in. That's I think 25,000 Robux in total or something. 28,000, I don't recall exactly. I think it's 28,000 if you buy the 10 packs. If you don't buy the 10 packs, it's 32,000 Robux. So that is the price for a mythical spell. And on top of that, guys, now I'll go back to index right here. So you see we have this masteries panel here on the index. And we have all of this stuff: Chrono, Sword, Arcane, Elemental, Powerhouse, Lucky, and Distraction. And what these do is basically, if you collect these 3 spells that are in this category, you get this 5% skill cooldown, which is pretty much coming into play right about here. So these are the passives. In order to unlock the passives, you need to get the skills, and that's how this whole like thing just plays out. It's pretty much a loop of one another. Now, even then, I think these are really bad. Like, what does this essentially do? 5% CDR. It's, instead of 10 seconds cooldown for your ability, it's 9.5 seconds cooldown. Really bad. Now, this one requires 5 spells for 5% damage as well. Pretty hard. 10% skill damage. This one requires a mythical, the Hydrosphere from this map actually. This is not from the Roblox spins. And there you go, Time Bender, Elemental Fury for 10% skill damage. I have 10% power as well. This is obviously going to be good, but I think this is tied to Robux as well. You need to spend Robux to get it. 10% luck. Look at this. You actually need 8 different relics or other spells. So that is pretty hard. I don't even think all of these are in the game right now. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. 25% damage. Obviously this is busted, but yeah, you need the mythical. So yeah, you have to spend pretty much like a good 30k Robux just to get this one. Like, these are actually all of the shop ones. And yeah, it's actually hilarious that if you spend 30,000 Robux, you get 25% damage. I don't know. The pay-to-win aspect of this game is just crazy. Like, it's just beyond insane. I'm pretty sure that Jolson has all of this stuff already. And back to the first one. So this is how the whole thing plays out. That's pretty much everything requires skilled passives. As I said, if you are a free-to-play player, first of all, it's pretty hard to get the skills itself, because not only is it on the last 2 maps, which most people cannot reach, it's pretty hard to kill. I can get the keys. Like, you do have 1 free key, but yeah, if you don't have somebody to carry you to kill the bosses, you are not going to be killing the bosses. Like, the bosses are way too strong, so you can't even touch them at all. And yep, another dead content. Like, even if you get the spells, so I got spells. I didn't get the best spells, obviously, but yeah, I still got like something instead of a coin boost. And these spells do absolutely no damage. So yeah, for 99.9% of the player base, skills are just another dead content, and it's just another Roblox siphon. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this video, guys, regarding spells and passives. And as always, if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys all on the next one. Take care.